Oh.
That's vandalism.
Jake Paul, one of the most polarizing figures on YouTube, with over 18 million subscribers and 5.3 billion total video views. Jake Paul has been dissected, sensationalized, and villainized for the social drama he desperately creates for his videos.
Tonight, residents in a West Hollywood neighborhood are angry. They say they've had enough of the chaos created by a social media star known for his crazy antics.
But with an average of 3 million views a video, who are these Jake Paul fans who tune in every time he uploads? Who are the Jake Paulers?
Dab on them haters! Dab on them haters! Okay.
My name's Anthony Padilla, and today I'm gonna sit down with some of these Jake Paulers and their parents to find out why these Jake Paul fans are so infatuated with him. Hi, Maddie.
Hello.
Hello. Brian.
Hey, my name's Brian.
Hey, Jaden.
Nice to meet you.
Brian.
Hey, nice
Thank
to
you
meet
so
you.
much for coming out and teaching me about the wondrous world of being a Jake Paul fan.
Of course, yeah.
How do you refer to yourself? Is it Jake Pauler or...
Jake Pauler.
If someone was like, oh, like you're Jake Paul or something, I'd be like, yeah, sure. Like I wouldn't really take like the most pride in it.
Yeah.
But like I'd be like, yeah, sure. Like I watch his videos. Like I enjoy it.
Not Jake, maybe just like a supporter, maybe.
Jake supporter?
Jake supporter.
You don't call yourself a Jake Pauler?
No.
When did you start watching Jake Paul?
16.
Probably like 9 or 10, which is like kind of crazy to think. So
That's kind of young.
very young.
When I was 6.
So a little less than 1/3 of your life has been dedicated to being a Jake Paul fan.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Ooh, I would say probably 12 or 13.
You were like right from the womb to Jake Paul.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
What makes you want to keep watching Jake Paul videos the most?
They're like inspirational because I want to start my own YouTube channel. I live in Los Angeles and I'm in the 4th grade.
Just the shenanigans he did, like he setting pools on fire. Like, I mean,
yeah.
those kind of crazy things.
Just like setting pools on fire, setting hot tubs on fire,
Right.
punching holes in your wall.
Right, and then like getting some pretty cool cars. Like, I mean, I'm a big car enthusiast, so
Yeah.
when he got his Lamborghini, I was just kind of like, that's pretty cool.
The cars he have, the house maybe.
So you like his car and his house?
His car, and just him, like him in general, just like how he goes out there and just doesn't care about what people think.
Have Jake Paul videos affected you in a positive or negative way?
A positive way. He's told me that you can do whatever you want. Just believe in yourself.
Right.
He actually inspired me to start a YouTube channel. So it's like.
So you have your own YouTube channel because of Jake Paul?
Yeah.
A very positive way, because when I started YouTube, he was like my real like catalyst to actually start it.
Maybe a negative way, but also positive.
What do you think the average age range of a Jake Pauler is?
Well, I wouldn't say too young.
I would say 8 to 14 maybe.
Like 8 to 12. It's definitely not made for that. Like the stuff he does is like.
He doesn't make content for the biggest demographic that watches
Yeah.
his content.
No, I swear he doesn't.
What's your favorite part about Jake Paul's lifestyle?
That he believes in himself and he got rich because he believed in himself. Because now he has a $7 million mansion.
So it's super inspiring to watch a rich person destroy stuff. What do your parents think about Jake Paul?
I would say that she likes him. Well, not like in that way, but like he like.
I told my mom about Jake Paul. I was like, I really like this guy. But my mom just does things like they're dumb. But I'm just saying, he makes a living off this. Like, it's cool. Like, no, he just doesn't. My mom just doesn't.
So your mom doesn't even care?
No, she doesn't care.
They don't really like him because I feel like they think he's like wild and like crazy. And like I could see where they're coming from. Like if you were a parent, like would you want your like 6-year-old like light his house on fire? Like is that like no, like it's not good.
You down to play characters real quick?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up? Jake Paul. Good to meet you, man.
Good to meet you. I've been wanting to meet you actually.
You've been wanting to meet me for a while?
Yeah. Is there any possible way I could join Team 10?
You down? What are you down to do?
Anything.
You're down to do anything to join Team 10?
Anything. Well, not to an extent, not too much.
What would you not do to join Team 10?
Maybe not killing or nothing like that.
So anything legal you would do to join Team 10?
Yeah.
You would pee on your own face.
I would pee on my face.
Shane Dawson's docuseries implies that Jake Paul may be a sociopath.
Like a little documentary thing about whether or not he's a sociopath.
How do you feel about that?
I don't necessarily think that he is a sociopath, because like he still is like a great person. Sometimes YouTube gets to people's heads.
Yeah, I don't even know what I would do with 18 million subscribers.
I mean, it's...
He could be possibly, yes. In one of his videos when they were making Justin Roberts' movie, he was in the corner, like, with a knife, and there was smoke, but yeah.
Maybe a little.
Yeah, definitely.
No.
Are you confident he's not a sociopath?
Yeah, that sounds like Jay. He acts impulsive. He's lied about multiple things. Like, he's crazy.
He has
like,
a lack of regard for their own safety,
Yeah,
the safety
no.
of others.
Wow, you are just defining Jake Paul.
What's something about Jake Paul that you think is misunderstood?
Deep down, he got a heart, you know?
You think he's got a heart under there?
You know, you gotta do a little.
It's like the
Maybe
Grinch.
get like an archaeologist up in there.
Right,
Scrape
right.
the.
Who do you think people find more handsome? Me or Jake Paul?
Probably you.
Me?
Yeah, Jake Paul is cute, but like you're pretty handsome.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
I think you're handsome.
Thank you.
Do you think you'll be a Jake Pauler until the day you die?
No, I really don't. I think one day his house is gonna explode somehow when he's doing like a dumb stunt, and that's how he's gonna die, like doing a dumb stunt.
And make sure you're dabbing on them haters.
Have you ever met Jake Paul in person?
I have. I had always watched him, and I just through like some mutual friends, someone was like, "Oh, did you know like Jake Paul lives here?" And I was like, "Oh, really?" So when I walked up to his house, there were trampolines all over his house.
So you knew it was his house?
Without a doubt. There's trampolines, there's balloons, there's hay bales, there's everything you can imagine out front. Start walking away, and then I look down the side of his house, and he's walking there with the microwave. He threw it in the big trash dumpster in front of his house, and came over and started talking to me.
Wow.
Yes.
My boy's a savage.
Is there anything Jake Paul could do to make you stop liking him?
If he did what his brother has done.
So the only thing that would make you stop liking Jake Paul is if he recorded a dead body and uploaded it on YouTube?
That's like, I really think that's the only reason I would like.
Stop liking him?
I feel like him as a person is a great person. That's all I can see right now. So
What would you say to someone that says there's nothing Jake Paul could do to make them stop liking him?
Like, whoa, what is going on up there? Like, I don't know what you're thinking.
What do you think about Jake Paul promoting his merch 2, 3, even 19 times in one video?
Buy that merch.
You mean Fandroid /Jake Paul?
How did you know that address so quickly?
It's because I watch his videos and he says it all the time.
Do you think that's manipulative?
No, I think he's just promoting his merch.
I feel like that's completely fine. Like, of course, a large amount of his audience are like people who are always looking for clothes, and like
Some people watching his videos might be shirtless at this moment if they didn't have an access to his merch.
correct.
It's a little excessive. Like, you have merch. Like, we get it.
Do you own any of his merch?
No way.
There might be a hater watching this video right now who doesn't like Jake Paul.
Of course, I would assume so.
What would you do to them?
People make mistakes.
You need to stop leaving hate comments. It's very rude of you. You need to stop.
Nothing really. Like, I can see where they're coming from. Like, I really do.
YouTube user Radical Peanut challenges you to dab on them haters as many times as you can in 10 seconds.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, County.
Oh, no. I'm literally gonna get a migraine.
YouTube user Isabella Bunick wants me to ask you, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, bro.
Yeah, I am, Isabella. I am okay.
No, I'm not doing good. I mean, if I like Jake, I'm probably not.
What would I have to do to get you to tell people to unsubscribe from Jake Paul and subscribe to Anthony Padilla?
There's no way to subscribe to both.
No, is there anything I could do to get you to say that?
I've been watching him, and I haven't been really watching you.
So no.
Well, I don't want to control them.
Maybe do like 10 push-ups.
You want me to do 10 push-ups?
Yeah.
1, 2,
2.
3, 8,
He's getting it.
9, 10.
He's a strong boy.
Literally nothing. Like, I'll just say it. Good morning, Jake Paulers. Make sure you hit that subscribe. Make sure you turn off your notification bells. And special shout out to Anthony Padilla from Smosh. He inspired me to make these videos, and now I'm gonna say thank you to Anthony Padilla.
Well, that's all I got. Thank you, Ryan.
I felt like I had to learn a little more about how the parents of these Jake Paulers feel about their children being obsessed with someone like Jake Paul. The mothers of the two youngest Jake Paulers, Maddie and Jaden, agreed to sit down for me to find out.
Hi, Carol.
Hi.
Thank you so much for coming out. Hi, AJ. Thank you for
Hi.
coming out and bringing
Nice
your
to meet you.
daughter, Maddie, today. I'm excited to learn from a parent's perspective what it means having a Jake Pauler child.
In one word, I would say obsession.
She's obsessed with Jake Paul.
She's obsessed with Jake Paul.
What do you think your child would do if they met Jake Paul?
He would scream.
I think she would immediately ask to join Team 10. I know that she would. She dreams about it. She writes about it. She does videos about it.
What were you a huge fan of when you were your child's age?
There was Gugush.
Charlie's Angels.
Charlie's Angels?
I'm aging myself, but
Yeah.
that's what I was a huge fan of whenever I was her age.
When I was around 12 years old, I was a huge fan of Eminem, and I feel like he's a very bad influence.
Artistically and writing-wise, he was a big influence of mine. Although I was 30, you know, I recorded a rap EP that I've never released based on.
You recorded a
my
rap
following.
EP?
I still haven't released it. I'm planning
Whoa.
on it this year.
Would you consider giving me a small clip to play?
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh no, choo-choo. I think I can, I think she can. It. Can't run no more, I just blow. Come.
How much do you restrict what your child is watching online?
Knowing Jaden, I don't restrict him on anything.
You trust
I
him?
wanna, yeah. Everywhere he goes, he has access to see them. I can't be there every day, you know,
Mhm.
everywhere he goes.
Has your child ever done anything inspired by Jake Paul?
I think that maybe she's risky. She takes a lot of risk.
The sense of humor, I would say, possibly he may got it from his videos. Sometimes he does funny, stupid stuff, which is okay. He's only 14.
What do you think about Jake Paul promoting a gambling website to children?
Last week, Jake Paul released a sponsored video with the title, quote, "I spent $5,000 on mystery boxes and you won't believe what I got." In the first box he opens, he pays $99 for the possibility of getting some expensive shoes like Yeezys and ends up with a pair of Converse All-Stars, which are about $50.
Rumor has it that he was paid upwards of $100,000 to promote this website.
That's not good. That's the, like, selling out, I think is what it's called, right?
Doesn't feel right. I mean, if you're saying that his followers are 10 to 14, that's definitely a scam for sure.
Has your opinion of Jake Paul changed at all from hearing me interview your child and seeing a few of these clips?
It has. It's made me want to do more research and find out exactly what's going on. I'll be making dinner, or I'll be doing laundry, or I'll be working, or I'll be doing different things. It's hard to monitor.
Mhm.
I mean, that's no excuse. I should still know what she's watching.
All right, well, thank you so much, AJ. Thank you
you.
for coming out, AJ.
All right, I appreciate it.
Jake Paul seems to have accepted that he's more famous the more outrageous and debatably worse of a person he becomes. With this alarming mindset, what kind of a precedent does it set for the future of YouTube? And is it up to YouTube to monitor what content young, impressionable children consume? Or is it up to their parents?
See you later, guys. Press the like.
Thank you so much, Anthony, for having me on. It means a lot, man. I have dabbing on the haters, right?
That's right.
All right. Peace.
Peace!